I'm Bex from Trista Bytes, and I'm talking about the incredible nostalgic experience that is the Crystal Maze in London. Indiegogo kickstarted by 4 geniuses. This is exactly what you would want and hope this to be. They have meticulously recreated the 4 zones, they have put together so many different games. Attention to detail throughout is absolutely incredible. It is so much like the TV show set and so expansive and so huge and so awesome. They are using it to film TV specials. So it's gone kind of meta now, because it is basically an experiencing mimicking a TV show, which is now being used to not mimic but actually to be a TV show.
How's that going? It's too early to say.
You get to put on bomber jackets that are branded up in your colour, and I recommend you wear t-shirt and shorts to this, because you're going to be running around and climbing over things and doing things, and even though you're only in there for, I think it was just over an hour, it's both a much shorter and much longer experience. You get to sit and watch a little video where they show you some clips of things and really ramp up the nostalgia factor, and then you get to meet your own personal maze master. You get to go through all the 4 zones: the Aztec zone that is awesome and sandy, the medieval zone, the industrial zone, the future zone, including going into like pods with opening doors and silly sound effects being provided, a mixture by the set and by our maze master. You get to choose what kind of games you want to do. We didn't get through all of them. If you did this twice, you'd probably be able to do a completely different set of puzzles. I have to say thanks to the amazing Heather from Gone Road Cosplay. She put together 2 full teams of us nutters to go and do this. We didn't see any of the other teams where we went through. It's big enough and expansive enough that you don't actually run into anyone else. We all had a go at doing 2 to 3 puzzles. I would say expect to look very, very silly. All those times you've sat there on the sofa going, I could do that. You just need to do that. You just, yeah, tough. You're now going to get this wrong. Other people might get crystals, but you're probably just going to look silly. And there's no actual real prizes or money at stake, so they do tend to be a little bit lenient, I would say. When one of our puzzles kind of reset in the middle, that was an interesting coincidence. Between each zone the music starts up and you have to go through and go down a slide or climb up a thing, or it is exactly what you would expect, and it is an enormous amount of fun. It's quite tiring, and it really felt like I'd done a lot more running around than I probably had. I certainly hurt my brain on several occasions failing to get any crystals, although not getting locked in. At the end you get to the crystal dome and you have to do the whole start the fans and grabbing the tickets, which is way harder than it looks on TV. We had one of our guys, no names, Taz, take his t-shirt off and try and use it as a net. T-shirts have other holes in them and you just look silly. So we won by a massive margin and then were immediately quite firmly disqualified. So lost us our prize of nothing and got us the prize of infamy. I would highly suggest that you perhaps send links towards your boss at work and suggest it as a team building exercise. They have put so much effort in and so much respect to the people who put together all of the props, who designed the layout, who designed all of the games. If you haven't done it already, get some mates together and do this, because once it's gone, it's gone. This is one of those once in a lifetime opportunities to relive your childhood in a way that you really can't with so many other things. I'm expecting somebody to be kickstarting like a nightmare experience or something next, please. Could somebody kickstarter that, please? Please? And it was amazing fun. That's all I can say. I have nothing but praise for the people that put together the Crystal Maze. Thank you so much. It was freaking awesome. It'll be interesting to hear other people's experiences that have gone on their own or gone with just a few of them and formed a bigger team. So comment below. It would also be rather awesome for me if you would subscribe. I might love you forever, or not, as is more realistic. However, I would still appreciate subscriptions. You can also watch more videos like this one and this one. Who knows, some of them might even be funny. Take care, guys. Bye! Nostalgia. Please kickstart more things. You know you want to.